Hi ladies, it's Melissa Fietsam, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about a site called Trello. This is how I do a lot of my tracking for my own business. And a lot of this has personal information, so I can't actually open any of these boards because they do have addresses and things like that for my own particular customers and hostesses. So I just want to give you an idea of what I have here. Now, each month I have a board for my hostesses. So when I get a hostess, I create a board called January Hostesses, and then I put in their address, I put in their phone number, their email, their party date, their party time, all the information that I need for a hostess is going to go in there. Let me pull this over just a little bit. Okay, so you can see I already have my February board for them. I also track my fiscal year, and I put in my own stats for the fiscal year. Any type of follow-up, I'll just put a note in there. Links and things that I use often, conversations that I have often, I will put automatic replies in there so I can copy and paste into a message and then personalize it a little bit more to them. I also track opportunity requests. This is a big way that I track those. And then at the end of the year, I pull all of my hostesses into one board to keep them in there. So that's just an idea of the boards that I use. Now, the one thing that I can show you is my own tracking, because it's my own stats and I don't care if you see those. So I'm going to teach you how to build a board, and I'm going to teach you what you can do inside of a Trello board. So this is LIT. Let's see. I don't think, oh, here we go. Sorry, got to pull the screen over. Okay, so this is a board that I created for tracking my leadership incentive trip. So you can create a board very, very simple by just clicking on this. Sorry, you gotta move the screen again. This little thing here, it says add, and you can create any board that you want. Now, to add a category like these, you just click here, and I could say potential promotions. So that's a category for LIT, so I might want to track that. If you wanted to delete that, you could archive the list, okay? So let's go back over here and I can show you what I'm doing. So here's my recruits during LIT. I am actually tracking, you know, who qualifies and all that jazz. So I can put their names in there. I'm tracking my personal volume. So you can see that these are all of the requirements for the LIT trip, and I actually posted a picture here because I'm always going back to the requirements in that little picture and stuff, so you can actually put pictures in there also. So I'm tracking my personal volume each month. I'm tracking my team sales, and of course this is all in our back office too, but I want to see the breakdown of it and keep track of my own stats. So this is something that I've done. Now, in a normal Trello board, let's say I had a category for my hostesses. Now, when I create a hostess board, and I'll show you in just a little bit, but you can actually take one of these and move it to any board that you want. So that's the fun part with Trello. And the great part is that there's an app for your phone, so it syncs from your phone to your computer. So if I'm sitting at ball practice waiting to pick up a kid, I can actually do hostess coaching very easily from my phone and my Trello boards, because all of my hostesses information each month is in those Trello boards. Also, if I was bored sitting in the car waiting or at a doctor's office waiting, I could sit and do some hostess coaching. I can do whatever I want. I could follow up with recruit leads, anything that I wanted. I could even go back to my 2014 hostesses and start messaging them if there was something that was going on at that time. So right now I'm going to show you how to actually start a new board. So you would just click this, create a board, and we're going to name it January Hostesses, and I'm going to show you what I do with those boards. So here we have created a new board, and this is what I do with each month with the hostesses. I have home show, I have catalog, I have fundraiser, and then I have not enough for a party. So if that person didn't collect $200, I would actually just take their card and put it over here. So to add a card, you just click on this and you type in Susie Q, and she lives on 123 ABC Street. And her phone number is 513-867-5309 and da 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 da. So I can put all of her information in there. If I wanted to add a picture, I can actually do all kinds of things from this. So let's see, how do you add a picture? Sorry. Okay, so if you click on this, you're going to have more options, and I can actually do an attachment, and then I can put in a picture. I can do anything that I want if I had a file that went with her. I can actually also create a checklist, so I could do hostess checklist. Now I don't get this crazy anymore, but these hostess checklists are nice. So you could put packet sent, you could put hostess coaching, like contact 1. You can do 2, 3, whatever, and then you can go back here and you can actually check off your list. Really, really cool. And then you can write notes if you wanted. If you didn't want to do a checklist, you could just do, yeah, sent her packet, and there it is. So those are really cool. And then let's say she didn't have enough for a party. I can just move her right over there to not enough for a party. And then at the end of the year, what's really cool is you can move this board to, let's say I wanted her to go to January 14 hostesses, and I wanted to put her under the catalog, home show, or fundraiser, because that's how I put them in my 2014 hostesses. So I can actually just move the card. So it makes it really simple to move everything, even in and out of boards. You can actually put due dates, and it'll send you a text reminder for anything that you want to put in here. So if you wanted a reminder to send her a packet, or a reminder to contact her 24 hours before a party, you can actually do that. You can also put labels onto these things. Sometimes I'll do that when a person qualifies or something like that. Puts a little colored label over the top. So it's pretty cool how you can use this. The possibilities are really endless. The thing that I just really love about it is that you can, you know, it syncs from your phone to your computer. So wherever I'm working, it is easily accessible. And also, if you have an assistant, you can actually add an assistant to your board so she can help you or do whatever you need. So you can just add a member to one particular board. So she would just see that board. So it's pretty cool. Lots of things that you can do with this, but this is just a simple instruction on what you can do and what kind of things you can track.